Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have
And a chance!
marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He is through here. Dembele's delivery, and that is expertly dealt with. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Saka just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Saka. Now it's Saka. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rabiot. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the flag has stayed down. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could be danger here. And it shapes to shoot! We've got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the ball in. And he's taking no chances there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Swung over. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. And it's Rice.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball's gone out of play.
And he's had it nicked away. Rice.
Bellingham! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rice is there, and he can pick it up.
Kane, it's Kane!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Now then, the ball's come loose.
That has been slung wide.
He has found the way through.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's found the way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. England could not have hoped for a better opportunity. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal, England! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
England take the lead. And here's Dembele.
Palmer. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that pass isn't the best.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Knocks it into space. Stones wins the duel this time.
Now that's well seen too.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise.
Foden. Rice.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Quality ball. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrible pass. And again!
England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
There's a sharp little ball here.
And that is a little undercooked.
Bellingham. Kane.
Tries to pass it through.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Alexander-Arnold.
That pass has been well intercepted. Yehi. Palmer. And it's Palmer.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
France have it back and can go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yehi.
Bellingham.
Rice.
That has not gone well.
Good ball, good take. Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer.
Oh, well played, well played.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
England head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. And the shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yehi. Bellingham. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good-looking ball. Yehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Stones gets over and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. And it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe.
England are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Foden. Now, can they get him away? Chouameni. Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a little off target. Palmer. Now Foden. Lewis Skelly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's intervened well there. Foden. Another throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Palmer really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he...
And the finish! Rice gets rid without sophistication. Palmer. He's on it, can he get away?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to cap.
He's through and all alone! Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
England really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's well positioned. Shoots! In for the pieces! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. the manager will like that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
And they are pulling clear here.
Après 69 minutes de jeu.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. England needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
What a throw in.
Changement.
And it's Rice. Nicely weighted ball. He's beaten the last man. Looking to play him in. An uncompromising challenge. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception, well timed. Saka. Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Ah, he's given it away. And that's gone loose. Pinches it off him. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Upamecano makes the interception. Rice. He's looking wide. Well, played right into his path. Shot a goal! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. The ball's gone astray. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bellingham. That has been cut short. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
3 minutes.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Colwell calmly anticipates. Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Rice. Oh, sweet feet. Gordon. Oh, this looks sharp. Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And that will be the final act. England really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents really...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Now it's Conceição.
Great vision. And he's worked it through. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking to play him in. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's in on goal. And this is Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Ronaldo. Showing great feet there. Conceição could try cutting inside here. Cleared without complication. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
This is Dembele. Shoots! Goal! France! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Fernandes. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And he's cut it out. France have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's played in, climbs up big!
Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Defending was strong and firm. Vitinha. João Neves. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. Rafael Leao. Inacio kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. And it's Conceição. João Cancelo providing an outlet on that. Up he goes! It's bounced back off the post. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Chouameni, oh, we expected better, and so did he. Conceição, he's shifting through the gears here. Delivers with... Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! Just off target.
Francisco Conceição is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Conceição! Cristiano, he rises! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. That's very neat. Ball driven towards the far post. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rabiot. Oh, that's fabulous. Francisco Conceição. Chance here to counter. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Picked out brilliant. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
France take the lead.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Dembele.
temps additionnel.
And he cuts out the supply. João Neves. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Spread it left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal looking to pass their way through. That's really well cleared. Mendes calmly anticipates. And there is the half-time whistle. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à consulter l'écran pour retrouver les horaires des trains au départ de grande ligne.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. Saliba. Camavinga. For Olise. He's picked his way through. Now it's Rabiot. João Neves. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. Olise in acres of space out wide. Inacio defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. João Neves. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Foot in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence, engages and forces him off the ball. France can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Olise, he is through here. That is a brilliant interception. It's Rabiot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That is good alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. Look at the space here. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want. And that's one back!
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he plays one through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now the cross. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, nicely intercepted. Mbappe is herring after that one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Olise. Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well played well.
Mbappe. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's going to go a long way. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Played into space. Played back in. Pass is just off target.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Camavinga.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball.
Mbappe.
Tries to get it clear. Oh, that was vital. Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Mbappe. Shot, surely! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Portugal
Have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Camavinga. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ruben Dias. We are into stoppage time. Bruno Fernandes. And the pass is intercepted. And it's made its way to him. Not the most convincing of passes. That is ended up in no man's land. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.